Hi everyone, it's Chris Allen here from Sunderland Shorts Film Festival. Thanks for joining us for our second live stream screening. Thanks so much to everyone who watched the first one. We had a slight technical hiccup midway through pins. It's a great film. I knew it would bring the house down, but I wasn't expecting it to literally crash the stream good. But thanks guys for that one, and thanks for sticking with us. That one's still up on our Facebook page too if people are interested in looking back over it. Tonight we've got a selection of a few more films for you from our back catalogue. Again, Sunderland Shorts is all about bringing short films from across the country and across the world to the northeast. And tonight that's a bit of a flavour that we're giving you. Some of our previous entries, but both nationally, locally, but internationally too, from drama, comedy, documentaries, student films, kind of across our whole spectrum. This is obviously the 6th year of Sunderland Shorts, and obviously this is a little different from what we usually do. But if you're interested in getting involved in the 6th festival, the 6th year, our Film Freeway page is open now, open for submissions. So do make sure, if you are a filmmaker watching this and want to get involved and want to eventually get your film up on the big screen, we'd love to have you taking part in that. Tonight, I really hope you enjoy the selection of films that we've got for you. Do make sure to like the page, keep in touch with us if you are kind of interested in finding out more about the festival or future installments of this live stream screening we've got. Again, something we've kind of adapted to, I suppose, in the current conditions. But again, all of those information you can find across our social media channels: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all Sunderland Shorts Film Festival. You'll be able to find us. Thanks so much to all the filmmakers who've provided their films for us this evening. Can't wait to watch them, and I'm sure you can't wait to enjoy them along with us too. So again, don't hesitate to get in touch if you've got any questions about the festival, and enjoy the screening.
But I don't want to be moved back to Earth.
Your fate is inevitable, my little Earthling.
How does this always happen to me?
We're out of cards. I'll do it. You all ready to be taken down? Somebody's getting big for their boots. If that's what you call confidence. How many points is everyone on?
46.
32. 28. Action 1. Attempt to establish the economic centre. Hand me the cosmic wormhole.
How many points do you think she needs?
I don't know. How many is she on? Please don't be purple. Please don't be purple. No! 52 points, and that's how it's done. Oh, she didn't even need the other 2 tons. I'm the queen of the universe.
You're so stupid.
It's true. Technically, only the queen of one galaxy. It's not fair. You always win. Well done, Charlotte.
You girls need to go to bed.
I won the game.
I've put Benji to bed and your dad's going to be home any minute.
But we're not sleepy yet. Astronauts don't have time for sleep.
Don't tell me you're all into space too.
I find it inconceivable that you're blind to the wonders of the universe.
You speak so funny for a 9-year-old. I just don't see the need for space travel when there's a bunch of stuff we need to sort out on our own planet.
You do know America only spends 0.5% on its budget for NASA. And don't you want to know what's out there?
Life would be so boring if there was nothing left to discover.
When I look at the stars, I see our whole future.
All right. You win. But you still need to go to bed. Come on.
Your dad said you could only have a sleepover if you were in bed by 9:30,
And it's gone 10.
Our Earth orbits the sun, which is one out of billions of suns in our galaxy, which is one out of billions of galaxies in the universe. Tell me that doesn't blow your mind.
It actually makes me feel scared and inconsequential.
Meaning isn't found in comfort, but in truth.
Come on, Armstrong. Good boy. Good night, girls.
Good night. Make sure the bugs don't bite. So who's ready to see what I've been working on? I am.
Me too.
Me 3. I've been working on a transportation for the last 7 days, and tonight it is ready to be unveiled. I'm so excited. My God, you've done it. You must all answer a question to earn your place on the mission.
I'll go first.
Okay. Who was the first American woman to go to space? That's so easy.
Sally Ride.
Congratulations, Commander Nikita. Me next. What is the name of the boundary where outer space begins? The Kármán line. Correct. Welcome aboard. Now for the final space on our crew. Amelia, are you ready? Oh, I'm so nervous. I really want to place on the mission. Oh, just ask me. Okay. What is the hottest planet in our solar system? Mercury or Venus? Mercury is closest to the sun, but could this be a trick question? I'm gonna go with Venus. Venus has lots of clouds on it. Venus. Congratulations, you chose well. Yes! What are you doing? Now look what you've done. Benji, we're not doing anything. Go back to bed. I want to play. You have to be over 7 and this isn't Play's a serious mission. I'll tell on you if you don't let me stay. Benji, this is important. You can't tell anyone. Why not? Because life on Earth depends on it and because adults don't understand.
And also because if you tell, we'll have to throw Chuckles out of the window where the foxes will eat him alive.
Yes, that as well. Fine, you can join the mission. But you have to do everything I tell you to, okay? All right. Everyone gather round. We've been training for this our whole lives. Does everyone remember their positions? Command module pilot, at your service.
Flight engineer.
Mission control! What do I do, Charlotte? You're a space flight participant. A space flight participant? Which means you'll need one of these. Everyone assume their positions. Release at the T-19. Launch control. This is Amelia. We are go for launch. Roger that, Amelia. We are ready. We are all clear. 10, 9, 8, 7. Ignition sequence. 3, 2, 1. Ignition! We have a little. It's landing on the sky here at the Crescent Space Station. Looking great from down here. Good show. Picture complete.
Sophia. So sorry I'm late.
We've got a problem.
Repeat, we've got a problem.
I'll just check in on the girls.
I'm getting incoming traffic. Danger, danger! Oh God! Help!
What, my dears, has been going on here?
Daddy!
Our mission failed, Mr. Parker.
Your mission?
We embarked on our first proper mission into space. Daddy, you should have seen it. I don't know what went wrong.
Don't worry. It's the first of many. Do you know one of the most important things for young astronauts? Sleep, to recharge those brain cells. And do you know the other two most important things?
Imagination and hard work.
That's right.
Daddy, I'm sleepy.
No wonder, my little rascal. It's way past your bedtime. Good night, sweet astronauts, and may flights of space dream you into sleep.
And how are you today?
I'm wonderful. I'm looking for lamps.
And are you looking at era of like the 1920s?
Claire, don't touch anything.
Windy. It's weird. I don't know.
Are you okay?
I'm just getting in my morning calisthenics. you okay?
I'm not sure. Ah!
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
There, time to go.
Ah. Ah. These are for you.
Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome. I want to put those in a vase.
Our customers, when they have a bit of time, they all talk to us. We are like their family as well because we tend to know them coming here for a long time to eat. They are very, very friendly people here. My name is Mr. Ismail Malu, and this is my son Mohsin. I came from India originally, and then since then I grew up with my cousins and uncle and auntie in Bolton. When I was young, they started teaching me how to cook and all that as well. And since then, from age of 11, 12, you know, I've been practicing and learning. By the age of 16, I left school. I had 3 jobs then, part-time jobs. Then this friend of mine, Jacobi, says, you know enough, do you want to open a small takeaway? I said, okay. Then I think I was first Asian to open a busy takeaway, and everybody knew me in Bolton. But opening one in Manchester City Centre, I think is the best move I made. Before me, there was a couple of owners there for a short time, but for the last 28 years, I've been there. I realized over the years that even the British culture now, they want exactly how we have it at home now. Customers in the 60s and 70s, chicken korma, chicken dansak, you know, diluted with milk, cream, and to make it milder, sweeter and things like that. But now they all want the real spicy curry.
Korma days are gone.
We usually have all the measurements, roughly how much to put what, you know. See, with the Indian spices, you can have about 20 different ingredients, you know, in the recipe. Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, before you know, they were all one. And more or less the spices, 99.99, all same spices. It's just the different ways of cooking things. Like the Mughal had a different taste, and Indian Gujarati has a different taste. But spice is the same, it's just a way of different ways of cooking. Everybody wants rice, you know, being a rice and treat. Most of them wants rice, so we try to use the best rice we can get. If the rice is not right, everything else is not right. So we don't cut corners with the rice. We don't cut corners with anything, hopefully, but rice is our best. And this is ready to go down now. So rice is basically fresh every half an hour. The name we got this and that because we have 10, 12 different curries every day in front of us, and some new customers don't know or didn't know then what it was, so they used to say some of this please, some of this and some of that. It's a good backstreet business. Even if you look for it, you won't find it unless you come with somebody and they show you the place. Then you become regular and then you show it to somebody else. Obviously they like it, that's why they keep coming back.
Lived in Manchester now for 2012 I moved over here, so 6 years. Previous to that lived in Bury. When I first moved here, for the first 6 months I ate here every day. I've grown up around this food. Half of my family are from Asia, Pakistan originally, and I've ate at a number of places throughout Manchester, but this one in particular, it was one of them where you heard on the grapevine, came down in the back street originally, and this was years ago now, and just really enjoyed the food and enjoyed the family that run the business and own very well.
The food is pretty much as it's always been, and it's still absolutely brilliant. It's just superb. I think the clients have probably not changed very much. It's always been diverse. Everybody and anybody seems to come to this and that.
There's always different people of different ages, students, older people seem to come in as well, a mix of different people coming in. You stay for lunch and obviously some of us come back for more nearly every day.
You sit on a table, you'll be sitting with 4 different kind of culture people, Africans, people from Europe.
You know, yeah, everyone eating together, all you know, regardless of where they're from or what they do for a living. You know, it's very good to see it from our side.
A lot of our customers come from Salford. They're all regulars, very friendly, and very polite with us as well. A few years back, as you might remember, this Twin Towers came down, and a lot of our customers came there and patting on my back. He said, "Don't you worry about anything. You got nothing to do with it," you know, because the pressure on all the Muslims all over the world.
The arena bombing last year, the staff here opened the doors to emergency service personnel to feed them free of charge, and that's part of their community spirit in this area.
My son said all the police are on the road, the worst has happened anyway, but shall we do something to help them? And took a few big pots of curries, and a lot of people had it there, all the police and everybody, and they were happy that we sent it. He said, "Thank you very much for giving us food on that sad day." It's not money-making, profit-making thing all the time, you know. We like to do charity work as well, you know, help others. But, you know, it's going okay for us. And when I started, I didn't have one single grey hair, but I don't think I've got any black hair left now. That's how long we've been here, you know what I mean?
I'm a little angry old man. I want to take my message to everyone. We are in a dark tunnel. We are in a dark tunnel. There is no light. Despotism, nationalism, ultra-right-wing administrations is a very, very, very frightening times. Unless people really stand up and be counted. They think power is a glorifying thing. A politician's job, some power-hungry, angry megalomaniac running our affairs. Most of the people who want to run a country or be in a position of power, those people really did not succeed any other walk of life. Satire is the truth, but covered or varnished with a bit of laughter. That's why they don't like. The laughter is the most effective weapon against the wrongdoers, against the tyrants, against the despots. You show them a mirror with that painting, with that satirical painting. You say, look for how people see you. That's what you are for us. Okay? Don't try to be, to think you are an emperor. You are not, you are that one. And that they don't like. They hate that. With the laughter, you send them a message that we will not be subordinated to you. We will not surrender you. We don't take you seriously. You are just a blip in our time. Make people smile, and people will think. Then your message will go through. You will achieve what you want. People like what I do, so I respond them by being there. For them, for us, for everybody, because we are in together. Some percentage of people, they hate your work, and they try to attack me. If you don't like this country, why you don't fucking get out? Because tomorrow will be too late. Every citizen, every normal citizen, we have to fight that. Everybody has to fight the weapon they have. And my own weapon is a satire. We have to fight, we have to do all that's like a duty. I think I'm fighting on behalf of the people, on behalf of my children's future, on behalf of the people, a little bit. So if you are a voice of the people, you got to go for it. What I will change, I don't know. Maybe nothing. When we die, that will finish. That will end. End is when the artists die. As long as I live, I'm going to fight.
Wander ye into the woods, to seek the green that lies, he with gifts from the gods, a spirit of ancient ties. He knows sincerely what you need, that power so divine. Sweet song shall guide you onwards to the siren of the pines. Rejoice in him, O Saviour high, egregious evergreen. Vanquished be all trace of pain, a new man ye shall be.
Weary body, weary mind. You struggled hard for so long. From the darkness find the light. Seek the refuge.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a little experiment here. This might look silly, but I'm just doing this to keep a record. So outside, there's these kids, right? And they've been skateboarding, and they aren't ever going to leave until they do this last trick right. And they've been failing at it. So I'm gonna specifically envision them failing again. Success. Ever since I was little, I had the unique ability to manifest events into becoming the opposite of what I wanted.
Megan the dog. Ben is my family too.
Every day my parents argued, and every time I wished they would just stop fighting, they fought even
I've
more.
had enough. I want a divorce.
And then when I wished they wouldn't get a divorce,
Your father and I are separating. Who do you want to live with?
I finally accepted that my thoughts can have a real impact on others, but sometimes I forget I even had this ability. Brandon told me he's finally dating a girl he'd been crushing on. I wish the best for him. They broke up that afternoon. I'm really sorry she dumped you, man.
It's not your fault.
No, seriously, I'm very personally sorry for what happened. I'm gonna wish the worst for everyone.
What?
From that day, I decided never to stop thinking of the worst, to create the best outcome. And it's worked ever since.
Hey. Drop in temperature from 32 to 17 degrees Celsius
Cool.
today.
Hey, Madeline. You okay?
Yeah.
You need some help with these.
Thank you, my dear.
Yeah, of course. What's up with all these groceries?
It's my granddaughter. She's arriving from Toronto in a few days' time, and I'm going to treat her to her favorite pie. I used to make it for her all the time.
Oh, that's great. What kind?
Lemon meringue. But you know, I haven't cooked for quite a while, and I haven't used the oven. Ever since my Charles passed, I've only myself to cook for, and I think, why bother, right?
Right, yeah.
But now she's here, and maybe I've still got it, and everything's going to work out well.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
In any case, you've got to get to work. I'm keeping you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good. You have a nice day, all right?
You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so I'm flying to Edmonton for the job interview. Fingers crossed.
That's awesome, man.
I thought you'd be happy to hear it. No, don't tell me you're channeling your superpowers again.
Well, now I'm gonna have to think about your interview the whole time. You shouldn't have told me about this. You know what happens. I've already got too much on my plate.
You know you sound crazy when you do this? Maybe you should talk to someone about this.
Well, I did try getting help and talking to people, thank you.
Okay, how about this? I just got this card from a lady outside. She looks like a professional. Maybe she can help. The first hour is free.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways, I'm heading back.
They're gonna turn you down, man.
Oh, thanks for the support.
But my ability doesn't work that way. That way of thinking would make me completely miserable.
I'm afraid that's the end of your trial. Charges may now apply.
Are you actually licensed to do this?
It'll be $35 per 20 minutes.
You're not a licensed counselor, and your accent sucks.
I'm back. I'll be there at 5-ish. Good news. I got the job.
See? You should thank me.
Please keep taking credit for all of my achievements. I love that.
So you're moving to Edmonton then?
Yeah. So I guess you're going to have the whole house to yourself pretty soon. Did you get a roommate yet, huh?
You should get inside first. I'm gonna head down the street and get us some food, all right? Fridge is a little empty.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
You gotta be kidding me. Threw them out.
What?
Is this what you do all the time? Secretly cursing everyone? You got a bunch of voodoo dolls lying around here somewhere?
Okay, look, I know what this looks like, but I've been trying to tell.
I know! But I never knew you were taking this seriously. Yesterday I was like, now my life is finally getting back together, and I was getting so excited to share this awesome moment with you. But no. You're clearly in a sick mess right now.
No, you don't understand. I actually need those Post-its. It works, okay?
Okay, it works. Can you prove it?
Yeah!
Okay, never mind that. The fact is that you think that this is the right thing to do for people is purely delusional and insane. This isn't normal. You need to stop this. Son of a...
Mr. Pinkham next door used to have a dog named Maurizio Damaro, and he absolutely despised me. The dog, I mean. Then, on the day my parents separated, he just came to me and sat down next to me. It felt as if he knew what I was going through. I had a good feeling. He died the next day. It made me feel dangerous. My ability can go so far as to take or save lives. And for that reason, I'm dependent on the Post-its, so that I'll never forget a scenario that'll harm anyone. Where are you going?
Groceries. You?
Work.
Shit! Wait!
Madeline, are you in there?
What are you doing?
Oh, it's you.
I saw smoke.
Isn't it awful? Our neighbour's garbage burned down. And I was so scared. I didn't know if I had to evacuate or no, but this really handsome fireman told me that I'd be fine and I just had to relax. So I gave him some cake. Oh, he was so handsome. Anyhow, to get back to the neighbours. With all this coming and going, it was only a matter of time.
Yo, Guy.
Oh, thanks for worrying about Grandma. Everything's all right now. I'm always wishing the whole house erupts into a big ball of flames and burns to the ground in ashes. I love this house.
Here we go again. You're such a lovely boy. Thank you, my dear.
I made everything better.
Don't listen to her. She's always on this little...
I have this thing where if I wish for something bad to happen, something good always happens.
I thought you stopped doing that. You're really embarrassing me. Hi, and how are you? I haven't seen you in a while.
I've been well.
Yeah, you should have some cake too.
Cake? Sure,
Oh,
yeah.
have you been running?
Oh, yeah.
I'm Sophia, by the way.
I'm Guy.
I know this seems strange, but what I said, it's actually true.
I think we can be great friends.
Really? Everybody thinks I'm a weirdo around here, even Grandma.
Well, you're not.
We're totally gonna break up soon.
Yeah, definitely.
I think of magic as it's a way of concentrating your will and causing change in your life, causing change that you desire and moulding your life to what you're looking to find. It's about personal power in a lot of ways. For me, witchcraft and magic is definitely related to power.
We need to manifest. We need to draw in the energy. This is all about being able to witches of Heaton Park. 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 If anyone gets cold, I have a blanket. Nice. I'm so excited about this. I'm so happy that we're doing this.
A lot of those people had never practiced, not even by themselves. They had no idea what they were engaging with, but they felt that same pull that I had felt.
Some of us didn't even know each other's names or had never met, and we became close and we realised that we are quite similar to each other in so many ways. The purpose of this group was to be there for each other emotionally, to sort of learn and grow together as a group, and to give everyone an open space to come and talk about their feelings.
It doesn't even have to be a new moon for us to dance around the fire. Very clear. Oh guys, do you want to have an art ritual in my warehouse? Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it.
We women, we have a power. We don't have to be men. We don't have to be strong in the way men are. We are different, and we're learning to express our inner power, and it's a very beautiful thing. We decided to make it women only so that we could feel safe and secure, connect with one another, connect with ourselves, and embrace divinity of the moon and all its flows and everything about it that's so mysterious and hidden. A lot like the true power of femininity. There's something really special about coming together with a group of like-minded people, holding space for one another, and really embracing that kind of sisterhood, which I don't think, it doesn't happen very much in society.
Heaven and hell is literally just right on earth, right here, whatever you see through your eyes and feel. For me, everything's like, I try and make everything heaven for me. With the laughing, it can definitely like bring me on that level. I remember we dug under a tree what we wanted to manifest that month, what our intention was, and we burned, like we wrote on a piece of paper, something that we want to get rid of. Like, there's nothing magical about doing that. It's just the way it makes you think. It's like if you believe something, then it's real. You don't realize the amazing and profound effect it can have on your subconscious brain. It can shift your reality immediately and things just start happening. Because you don't realize you're constantly giving off energy. Like, if you could see it, energy would be moving through me and you right now. We're always drawing it from each other and giving it out at the same time. I think that this happens immensely in these circles. It's like you don't even need to be drunk. Like, you just get high from like that experience, just from the energy moving through each other, and you don't feel numb to it. Like, it just feels incredible.
It's empowering to feel like we have this whole group behind us. It's like a legion. It's amazing. It's a really powerful feeling.
기요 닿게와 히카루나 신팔수나 간샤시테 기요하게 메 이토니 신사소니 기요 닿게와 히카루나 신팔수나 간샤시테 기요하게 메 이토니 신사소니 Today I will not anger, today I will not worry, today I will be grateful, today I will practice diligently, and today I will be compassionate to myself and others.
Working in a group, it's more powerful because it amplifies the energy. If you think about it in terms of a fire, which I think is a really good analogy because we always sit around a fire. If you have one stick, when it's ignited, it's going to burn just on its own, just a little flame. But if you have loads of sticks coming together with all the kindling and all of that, when you light it, all these individual sticks make this one big fire. I'm me and you are you. Really, essentially, what it all boils down to is that we are all one.
You've got to be very careful at who you take in, because you know, you can land yourself into lots of trouble with them.
One is beginning to get worried with all the trouble we've had lately. It just niggles there where we're not safe, perhaps. Maybe it's where we live, we feel safe here, but perhaps we shouldn't.
Who can tell who's not a bad man and who is?
And once they're in here, they're in here.
People have warned me and they said, are you sure what you're doing? Do you know what you're doing? That's quite risky what you're doing, and especially taking single man in your house, why would you do that? You sort of feel ashamed of the image that Britain has in the outside world, that we're just keeping everybody out, and we want to show these people that we're not all like that, we are different.
Hello Thea, it's Nina from Refugees at Home.
It's Mohammed, 27, I'm from Syria. It's obviously a potential guest.
I think he just cannot see a future. He must hold on to the dream, the learning good English.
Alert Ruth or Sarah or Rachel, and we'll try and get something sorted.
Thank you very, very
All right.
You have that feeling you're powerless. And then when you start doing things and you're being very practical about it and you get stuck into it, you actually feel really strong. It's that actually I'm doing something. It's a bit like going to war. I'm fighting back. I don't feel powerless anymore.
Just go round the table. Can you put an ing on the end of any of those verbs we used in this table? Just to give me as an example.
Living.
Inside the boat, we had like a really small infant. He was suffering from fever, and his father, he was like praying to God. He brought like a bag of balloons, and he started to blow all of them. And during the whole journey, I remember that he was blowing balloons. I told him if something happened, I can't swim in the first place. I would drown. The number of people that they died, you know, it's something like, we can say it like unbearable. I mean, yes. Even if I go back home, the friend that I lost, it's not gonna be the same.
You gotta keep going like this the whole time. Hey, you're staying up. Is that with the feet on the ground or off the ground?
It's off.
Hey.
You see, it's off.
Hey, come prove it. Come down this end. Are you brave enough?
Alright. I'm just gonna drown anyway.
I'll be here to save you.
Syria is still it's gonna be my first home. I won't forget it, but I just don't want to talk about it. I just want to keep it behind me, and what is gone is gone. Like, I have to keep moving. I just want to find another life.
I must actually text. I must text Ahmed what time he's coming home, because maybe I can pick him up from the station. But I was thinking maybe the next few weeks.
Yeah.
You would really have to learn how to cook properly.
I mean, if I find time, for myself, I would love to do it. it's like if you come to a new place, I mean, it's really hard to get used to it. I mean, to adjust it.
Yeah. Yeah, life can change from one day to another.
I've never seen a person like her before at all in my life. She's my second mom. I mean, yes.
I think I'm just getting it. It's just getting used to it. It's just not. I mean, it's the fear, the feel of fear.
Well, we have either a barbecue here or we're going to have a picnic on the Sunday. And I'd love you to come. You have to come.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I cannot go to the course.
All the hosts and refugees from Epsom and Dorking are going to be there, so it's quite nice.
Yeah. You know, I just started the job and I really want to concentrate on the job. Yeah. It's my dream job.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
your dream job?
It's not, I mean, by the company, I mean, by the work itself. I mean, it's, you know.
Well, that's fantastic.
Well, it's a bit stressed, but I really want it.
You're feeling challenged?
Bit stressful.
Stressful, yeah, stressful. Cool, man. Thanks.
He's got a job. He's got a full-time job with an IT company in London, in Dalston. So he's traveling every day, and yeah, so he probably has to move out soon, which is sad for me. I feel like I am making a difference on a very small scale, perhaps, but I am doing something. It makes me feel so much better. It gives so much meaning to my life. I have to be careful sometimes. I get too attached to my guests. I find it hard when they leave.
Well, I mean, like, does he have to leave?
Well, it's a long commute, you know. It's about 3 hours for him every day.
Yeah.
And
okay.
he's already said to me like that he's got to look for a room now because he's just too tired. But he would love to stay with us, but
yeah.
I know it's hard, isn't it?
I just spoke to Ingrid this morning, and her very, 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 very long-standing guest has just left, and she needs a bit of a breather, if only to redecorate the room.
It's been the best year of my life. It's I get all emotional now. Yeah. I am tired sometimes, to be really honest, actually. Sometimes it takes a lot of you sometimes. But it's worth it. It's worth it. I wouldn't like to do anything else, to be honest.
We've now got a relatively empty house. I'll talk to Ingrid and the three of us will sort it out.
قدك المياس يا عمري يا غصين الباني كاليسر انت احلى الناس في نظري جل من سواك يا قمر قدك المياس يا عمري يا غصين الباني كاليسر قدك المياس يا عمري يا غصين الباني انتو احلى الناس في نظري جل من سواك يا عمر انا وحبيبي في جنينة والورد مخيم علينا انا وحبيبي في جنينة والورد.
Thanks again for joining us for our second live stream screening at Sunderland Shorts Film Festival. Thanks so much to all the filmmakers who provided us with their films this evening. Much appreciated. I hope you've all enjoyed them. And thanks again to you for watching. If you're a filmmaker who's kind of interested in getting involved in the festival, check out our Film Freeway page, filmfreeway.com/Sunderland Shorts. If you've got any questions or queries, feel free to hit us up. Kind of across social media, we're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter too if you've kind of got any further questions. questions. But thanks again so much for watching. Thanks so much for supporting Sunderland Shorts Film Festival. Again, we're all about bringing these fantastic films from emerging to established talent and putting them on the big screen at the North East. So your support is really appreciated. I hope you're all keeping well in these uncertain times as much as possible. So do continue to stay safe, or as safe as possible. We look forward to seeing you again soon on Sunderland Shorts Film Festival. Thanks. Good night.